Hello everyone and welcome to a student's guide to Google Classroom with me, Mr. Fitz. In this tutorial we're going to look at how to join a class, how to post comments, how to share work in comments, how to submit an assignment, and some other cool features. If you want to jump to any of those features now, you can just click on the links on screen. First thing you will notice is that I have got the Google Classroom app downloaded. You need that downloaded on your iPad. You can have it on your phone as well. And also you can access that through a browser on a computer. The link to that is going to pop up now. When we click on that app, it will take us through to this page where we have our list of classes. You'll see this student has signed up to one class here, the HC1 Inquiry RE. To join a class, what you need to do is to click the plus sign. Once you click that, you'll come to this page. Enter your class code that your teacher has given you. Remember, the class code is case sensitive. Once you put the code in, click join and you're into the classroom, and here it is. The stream is the first thing that you see. This is the hub of all activity in your Google Classroom. Bit like a Facebook stream, it's going to have posts in there. Only thing that's different is it's going to be work related and you're going to have assignments. What I want you to do before I get into that is just to show you the classmates tab. That will bring up a list of all of the students in your class and a little cool option there to email them if you need to. Also, the About page, this is a very important page. It will have the name of your class, the room where you meet, and also, it doesn't have it here, but sometimes it's got a little bit of information about what you're studying. You will see your class teachers. There's me, Mr. Fitz, and there's Mr. Hughes, head of RE. You can email us by clicking those links. Also, you will get key information for the whole course, things that are relevant to all of a specific unit. For example, you have got here the Historical Roots of Islam Knowledge Organizer. So key documents for the whole course will be there. So you need to keep checking that and use the information, the documents that are in there. This is a cool feature. You can filter all of the assignments and find them very easily. Especially, this is going to be very relevant to you if your class are very chatty and are communicating with each other a lot on a stream. It might be hard to filter through that and get through to what you need to get to. If you're looking for an assignment, you can click the filter button. The filter icon is back on the stream, is here. Okay, this is the stream. I've scrolled down on the stream past the assignment that we've seen, and I want to show you this because it's a great example of students in a class communicating with each other. So we have here a student communicating with their teacher, adding an attachment there. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Also, them communicating with each other. So you have a student here who was asking what is the homework because she wasn't in the lesson. A student taking initiative there and not just waiting for somebody to tell her, but communicating. These are the building blocks to a learning and community online. We have students here who are teaching each other. That's the type of student you need to be. Cool little thing down here, a student sharing their work with the rest of the class before they hand it in, so they can get comments, they can improve their work before they hand it in to their teacher. So what I'm going to do is show you how to post. Let's just quickly go back. You click this, the plus sign, and you will be presented with this. You can type your message in there and click here to send it. If you click the paperclip, you can add an attachment. So if you want to share a bit of work, you click that. You can share a bit of work from the drive. You can share a link. You can share a photo that you've already taken, or you can use the camera to take a new photo. For example, if you find a cool thing in a book that you want to share with the class because you think it's going to help with the homework, use camera, take a picture of it, and it'll upload it to the stream. Assignments are one of the key things I want to talk to you about in this video. In order to hand this bit of work in order to complete this work, you need to click on the title. Once you do that, the whole page will be dedicated to this bit of work. You will see instructions in this light blue area. You might also see a few attachments in here which will help you with the work. Then the attachments in the white area. This is going to be the document that you need to work on. So you see the teacher has given you a Google Doc already to work on. Also, a cool feature is add an attachment. So if you want to supplement your work, if you want to add something else like another document or a photograph, you click there. And just like when posting before, you will get an option to add something from the drive, a link, a photo, and also some specific documents, so a document or a slide. So you can add that. Also, if a teacher has asked you to take a photo for homework, that is where you would add that piece of homework. Okay, let's click on the bit of work that this student is going to be doing. So you click that and you are going to get this page here. This is the preview drawing mode. So if a teacher has asked you to draw on the document, this is the where you do it. So you click that pen and you can start drawing on your document. However, if you need to work within the document, this is not the place to do. What you need to do is click this icon. This is the export icon. This will export your work into the app that it needs to be in to do work on it. So for example, this is a Google Doc. If I click that, this bit of work will then open up in Google Docs. Then I click the pen sign down here at the bottom right, and I can start typing in there. Remember, the cool thing about Google Docs and all the Google apps is there's no save button. It will just automatically save. So once you've finished, you can close that app and then go back to Google Classroom and it will be saved. Because you've exported it in Google Docs, if you go to the Google Docs homepage, you're going to see it there. So if you decide to have a break while doing a bit of homework, go and have a cup of tea, come back, and you can just open Google Docs, go straight there, and you will see it in your recent folder. Just click that and it'll open straight back up for you. Down the left hand side here, I put a list of example apps that you're going to need on your iPad. So you've got Google Docs, you've got Google Slides, Google Sheets, Google Forms, Google Sites, Google Drones. These are all apps that a teacher might expect you to complete a bit of homework in. So make sure those are downloaded. Once you go back to Google Classroom to hand the work in, all you need to do now is click the hand in button. You'll be amazed by how many students forget to do that vital part of actually hand the homework in. Click the big blue button, hand in. Your teacher will then get an email saying you've handed that bit of work in and they can mark it for you. What if you've handed in a bit of work and you realize you've missed a piece, or you have seen somebody else's work and think that you could do your work better? You want to redo it. The problem is, once you've submitted, if you click on your work in Google Classroom, you will only get a view-only copy. That means you can only see it. You cannot do anything to it. What you need to do is click this button here, unsubmit. Once you click that, that will take that bit of work back off the teacher and back into your hands. As long as it's before the deadline, you can make those improvements and then send it back to them. So you've handed in your bit of work, your teacher has seen it and marked it, left feedback, and that feedback comes back to you. You'll most likely get an email or an alert saying that your teacher has left you a private comment. Private comments are just between you and your teacher. No other student will see that. So you will see, I have left 2 what worked wells for this bit of work and an even better if. So I want that student to improve their work. In order to do that, click on submit, unsubmit again. Then you can click on your bit of work again, make your improvements, and because we're at Accurate Academy, we will be making those improvements in red. Do that, come back to this page and hand it in again. Once you've handed that in, communicate with your teacher. They've communicated with you, they've given you some feedback. You can also add a private comment back to your teacher. So this student has put, "Thank you for your feedback, sir. I have added the label and resubmitted my work." And then that is done. So a bit of homework handed in, some feedback, and then the student has improved their work and handed it back in. You will get a nice little sign there saying that that bit of homework is done. I want to take you through some other cool features within Google Classroom that you will no doubt find very useful. If you click this little icon here, it will bring up some options, as you will see here. If you click this icon, it will take you through to Google Calendar. In Google Calendar will be the deadline for your work, which has come directly from Google Classroom. That'll put that in there for you without you having to do it. Also, use Google Calendar to keep your schedule, keep reminders for yourself. It's a pretty cool application that you can have on your iPad. Also, I want to draw your attention to the work list. If you click that, it's going to bring up a list of your work. So if you've got loads of teachers who are using Google Classroom with you, you're going to want to keep a track of that work without having to visit each individual classroom. You go in there and it will give you a list of the homework you have to do. You click here and it will give you a list of homework that you've done. Also, another cool feature is the Classroom Folders option. When you click that, it will take you through to your classes as folders in the Google Drive. You click that, it'll give you access to all the work that you've done or have not done in the format of a folder. So that's it, a quick student's guide to Google Classroom with me, Mr. Fitz. We've looked at joining a classroom, we've looked at posting comments, sharing work, submitting an assignment, and other features. Look out for more of these tutorial videos to help you with your learning so that we can become a greater learning community at Accrington Academy.